Good morning. Hopefully you can hear me with a little bit of wind that's blowing. I'm at Bisti Badlands, which is known for its really funky looking little mushroom rocks and cracked eggs and a whole other variety of different kind of geological formations. Right now I'm walking over, it's about a mile hike from where I'm camping, and I'm hiking over to a little field with mushroom rocks, which are really just really hard clay with capstones on them, and they look like little mushrooms. And I figured that'd be a great sunrise location. There's not much cloud in the sky, but there is a cloud bank over against the horizon where the sun would be coming up. So we may or may not get any kind of color. We arrived late yesterday afternoon and came out here and shot a little bit just to show my daughter some of the sights. And I was hoping to catch something for sunset, but well, a large rainstorm came through and it didn't hit us here at Bisti, but it was probably over by about 5 or 6 miles, and it covered the horizon, so there just wasn't any sunset shots, so to speak. So I'm heading over, like I say, to a small field where there's some mushroom rocks, and we'll see what kind of compositions we can get. So we're kind of here. Here's essentially what my composition is. I've got these little hoodoo things right there, and I've got this wrap of rock coming up. And there's a little bit of color in the sky, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this shot. I just need to find a place to focus. maybe right there. Maybe this little hoodoo right there. There we go. All right. So my setting is f8. I mean, it's f16 at 1/8 of a second, ISO 64. There's a little bit of color. Most of it faded pretty quick, but there's a little bit of orange up there. This is an area that I shot last night, and I'm back here at the daytime, and it's absolutely gorgeous with this golden light of early morning hitting some of this rock that we see here. And I'm doing a focus stack. Three sets. There's my composition. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's my composition. Essentially, I've got this line of rock right here coming into the scene at a diagonal, and then I've got this over here, this little slope coming up right there that comes into the scene. So I'm using those as ways to enter into the scene. It's pretty cool. The sun's kind of behind some clouds, and now it's coming back out. It's not as pretty as it just was. Had nice golden light, and it's coming through some clouds right now. The clouds behind me never did light up, and I was hoping that they would light up because I figured that they would be really good, a good foil against these white mushroom rocks here, but it didn't light up. So instead I focused on these clouds over here in the background. I would have tried to focus over here, but the sun's just too bright, and you know, unless you're catching the sun just coming over the horizon at dawn, it just gets to be a little too much, too bright. So I always look behind me, both at sunrise and sunset, because typically that's where the action is. The clouds light up, usually. In this particular case, it wasn't a very colorful sunrise. I got a little bit of orange in the clouds at my last location that I shot at, but that was pretty much about it. Well, the sun is behind some cloud banks, and even when it comes out, it's going to be kind of harsh. And so I think I'm going to call it a morning. I've had a lot of fun. It's been really, really great shooting here among these small little hoodoos / mushroom-like formations. And I'm sure that I'll be back here later on this afternoon with my daughter. I really want to go over to the cracked eggs, so we'll take a truck over there and check those out. She hasn't seen those yet. So that wraps up my morning shoot, and we'll talk with you later. Thank you.